Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Is it working now? Yeah. Finally. It just seems odd to me that I don't see this. Nasty creatures.
Such beauty in the midst of nothingness.
I mean, planet is quite beautiful. Okay, what do we have here? Finally some life form. Tell me something new. I already know this. Okay, let's try. Last resort. I just need last landmark on this place. And I need to find 3 animals, I think. But something telling me that these animals gonna be sea creatures. Yeah, this is last landmark, so let's get to the ship. Or more like, let's... This is ocean. I need the coast. Yeah, this is it. Let's see if I can catch those animals.
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
Yeah, this is way to the sea. Let's quick save. Game just broke down. Let's restart. Okay, restarting the game. Just crashed for no reason. Come on. Okay, here we go. Oh, I played this game almost like about 1 hour, about 100 hours. Come on. Look at this. No, don't tell me. I just finished the mission. I don't have a nerve to do all this walking again.
This is intriguing. A rather large amount of security for such a small place.
Okay, I probably chose pragmatics.
The other society made me sick.
Amanarinos. She is a curious lady.
Who are the unknown clones?
We are not 100% sure, but I have a theory. The facility has been unreliable as long as I've been alive. My guess is that they are historical figures that just didn't get a proper education. Who's to say what Julius Caesar actually looked like? Or some modern person of note that we wouldn't even know about. Whoever they are, though, they are as smart and capable as the ones that know their identity.
What do you think about the real FDR?
My feelings about my namesake are complicated. He was a great but flawed human being. On one hand, he guided a country through the ravages of depression and war admirably. He tirelessly fought to improve the lives of the poor and disadvantaged. But as a husband, he was unfaithful. And as a colleague, he was a consummate politician, which is sometimes good, often distasteful. He was truly a great man, and I must confess, I am proud to share his heritage.
Can you tell me about the pragmatist? Wyatt is actually a clone of H.H. Holmes, the serial killer.
What? Why would this infernal place choose to bring back that abomination of all people? But he's not Holmes. I've worked with Wyatt for many years. He is a good man, but I can see it's been eating him up.
He's Wyatt now, that's what important.
Exactly. He's chosen a better path than his forebear. Listen, don't tell anyone else. I'm not sure what the others will do. We should be judged by our actions, not ancient history.
Okay, I've been to the facility, let's work together on this.
This is probably the right choice. These people need time. They are not ready for what awaits them in the settled systems.
Let me see. You have no idea what a reassurance it is to learn even these hints of our past. It sounds like the facility is in ruins, but perhaps the restricted section is intact? Think of the answers it must contain, and perhaps a way to help us become self-sufficient. But there is no security override code here. I would know. Think.
What do you think about these notes?
To think that Crucible was not our first home. Oh,
Do you really know so little?
embarrassingly so. And most are too busy jockeying for a position to delve behind the thin lies the facility told them. We all assumed that we arrived via spaceship. But knowing we did, and knowing it was called the Galathea, it sates a need I did not know I even had.
Maybe the Beagle has a copy of the code.
Galathea's sister ship. Yes, if it can be found. Certainly, they had the capability of going into the heart of the facility. If anyone can figure a manner of locating the Beagle, it's Ada Lovelace. I'll radio her and explain the situation. I'm sure she will make every effort to assist.
All right.
I need to go out there. What?
Non-resident detected. Valid exception.
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did. And there's another out there? What was the Beagle? Why did she and the Galathea part? But all of that in time. First, we must find her. She's not in this star system. I would have spotted her.
There must be some way to find Beagle.
The radio telescope. It has a default position. It resets every morning. I always wondered, why point at Bell 5? Petty frustration I've dealt with for years. Perhaps the facility looks for her sister. Yes! Yes, it makes sense. I can send you the coordinates. The Bell Star system is not far. The facility communicates via a secure frequency. When you arrive, tune into that.
Okay. And let's see, where is this? Here it is. Okay, just like that. Okay, let's jump to another. What do we have here? Elos Retreat. Let's just check what is there.
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing, and you're all just here, what? Waiting for him to wander back through the gate?
Mr. Halftown, we are trying, but we don't have the manpower.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts is just waiting to drag us off and scrap us for organs.
Mr. Halftown, our security officer has been put into the infirmary trying to find your worker. We're doing everything we can. All I ask is that you and your crew be patient. You have nothing to fear from us convicts. We are handling it.
Then get it done. Or else we are going to have problems.
You have my word. I'm sorry, love, but the Elios Retreat isn't taking new residents right now. We've had some issues. A missing person chief among them. But you're welcome to rest up and refuel here as long as you'd like. So long as there's no bounty hunter after you that's going to kick my brand new door off its hinges.
What's the Elos Retreat?
Well, at the moment, it's primarily a collection of shipping containers and unused construction materials. But the plan is to make this place into a growth and education residence for the galaxy's incarcerated. We'll offer job training and a support network for folks that otherwise just while away their days in prison just because they didn't have the credits to pay their own bounties. Get them all the tools they need to set up regular, boring lives like the rest of us.
Do you believe something like that can actually work?
I know it can work. Have the notation to prove it. We did an 18-month pilot program before we started setting up shop here. We're happy to now call 2 of the participants employees of this very facility. They just needed some help getting their footing. And once this place is open, we're going to expand on that success.
A bunch of criminals getting their own little resort, some like this. That's a pretty noble goal.
Well, thank you. Always striving to make my presence in the universe a net positive. But still got a lot of ground to cover. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to listen to me blabber. You're probably exhausted. Monica should have any supplies you might need. She's just out front of the main building. And our ship services tech is out near the landing pad if your vessel needs some tending to. And if you need anything else, or just want to talk, you come find me.
What can you tell me about the Elos Retreat?
Well, like I mentioned, the retreats are a modest attempt to change how the galaxy deals with those who find themselves on the wrong side of the law. Once we're open, the goal is to take in people whiling away in prison because they couldn't pay their bounties. We'll get them job training and a support network. All the tools they need to set up regular, boring old lives just like the rest of us. We're trying to do what...
So what's your job here?
But once we officially open our doors, the retreat's going to have to be a lot of things to the formerly incarcerated folks we plan to bring here. Residence, school, a place for reflection. Nevin, he handles everything infrastructure related, while I take care of everything our residents might need to get them moving along healthier paths. I make sure we've got the facilities to support everyone. I arrange all our occupational training. Even got my counseling certification a few years back so I can serve as a compassionate ear when people need it.
This missing person, I wanted to offer to help find them.
That the truth? Because I can't say it's going to be easy work, but if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you.
What can you tell me about this construction worker?
Well, he was last seen a few days ago, so we don't think he could have gotten far. We sent our lone security officer to find him, but things didn't go according to plan out there, and now he's taken up residence in our infirmary. So if you're offering, we'll absolutely take the help.
Don't worry, I bring back your man.
You don't know how happy I am to hear it. First things first. You want to speak to Greg D'Angelo, our security officer. He was wounded searching for our worker, Mr. Killman's trail. He should be able to get you pointed toward Killman's last known location.
Right?
They're not just gonna have us sit here, right? They've got to scrap the job, right?
My crew isn't lifting a finger until my man is found.
You seem really concerned.
Can't believe I bought
concerned
into
for
this
this
place's
worker.
crap reform
What
program
keep you
story.
from finding him yourself?
Because I'm not the one whose job it is to keep this place secure. I'm just the guy who thought I could trust the people giving us this job.
So what is it you do? What is it you do? Or I guess don't do around here.
I'm supposed to be the construction foreman. It's my job to make sure the Helios retreat gets built to whatever standard these folks want so they can run this reform program or whatever. But it's also my responsibility to make sure my crew can do their jobs safely, which sure as hell isn't the case right now with one of my people missing. So right now, I'm just waiting.
So are you interested in helping the galaxy criminals too? Is that why you took the job?
Why does anyone take any job? Credits, and these folks have plenty. But I mean, come on. What they're selling here? Fixing the settled systems by giving criminals career training? You really think the Crimson Fleet are just one typing course away from becoming model citizens?
If they had more options available to them in life, yeah, maybe they would be.
Never been on the receiving side of a visit from the fleet, huh? And look, I know some folks have it tough out there. I've employed my fair share of ex-cons over the years. But you know how they turn their lives around? They did their time and got jobs instead of making the same bad choices again. Those are options everyone's already got. No retreat required.
You gave those employees stable life. Exactly what the retreat wants to do. You agree with them.
You are getting lost in the method, despite your goals being aligned.
Yeah, but the pathway to that goal matters. If they're all here just sitting around learning a trade, just like they would on a job site, huh? Maybe you got a point there. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a debate. Let's talk about...
All right.
Uh-huh.
An interesting choice of location. Relaxing, I suppose.
Trading post, all right.
And you're back unmutilated. You've done this before, haven't you? You dropping off? Didn't think we had any deliveries until next week. Got an invoice I can look at?
I'm not delivery person, just checking the place out.
Oh. Don't get many visitors this far out. Not a lot to see at the moment, but once we're open, the hope is to have plenty on offer. Imports from around the galaxy, stuff made by our residents. Happy to let you peruse what we've already got in. Mostly just the basics at this point, though.
Tell me what you got for sale.
Try not to be too awestruck. Catch you later.
Oh, not much. Okay, where is this ship repair kiosk or... Ah, here it is.
Oh, hi. Need some work done? I'm sure you can find some.
Hmm. This is quite a big ship. Okay, while I'm here, let me just leave some resources on the ship.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Ah, here we are. All other I will sell in time. beautiful, actually.
I am skeptical of whether this retreat will achieve its goals, but I applaud their efforts.
Who are you? Can't the guy heal in peace?
This will only take a second. I just need to know where I can pick up Hillman's trail.
Sloan found someone else, huh? Well, hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. I managed to turn up some tracks outside the facility. Bit of a hike, though. Not sure if they were Kilman's, but Ixal's not exactly a bustling metropolis. There was a cave system I scanned nearby, but I got attacked before I could look any further. Next place I was planning to visit once I was on my feet again. I'd start there.
All right. Flora completed. Okay. Oh, here's the cave. Let's see what can we find in here.
What does your scanner reveal? We should not leave valuables behind if we can avoid it.
Well, maybe she's right.
No! No! I'm not going back! Stay away! Oh God, please, please don't put me back in the bag. I'll do whatever you say, just please, not the bag.
What are you talking about? What happened to you?
What happened? You're not here to... I was kidnapped. He caught me off guard after hours, threw a bag over my head and marched me off. But I escaped. But then these creatures started hunting me. So I ran in here, and I've got no food, and I'm so hungry, and... Please, take me back. I just want to go home.
Any chance you got look at this kidnapper?
No. No, he kept the bag over me the whole time. I heard his voice. But he honestly didn't say much when I was around. I need this to be over. Please. Please, can we go? Please?
Of course, let's get you out of here.
Do not fear. Your trial is at an end.
Oh, thank God. Come on. Let's get the hell out of here. You do know the way back, right?
Need just one more creature to scan.
It seems local fauna has been nesting here. Another way through here. Unsure where it leads.
Come on. Can I find one more creature? Yeah, cannot. Need to check another cave for them. Here we go.
Killman's back!
Mother of God, kid. What happened?
I was walking out, and someone threw a bag over my head. They took me... I don't know. It smelled like the inside of the first aid kit. I had to sleep on a steel floor and...
Which one of you crooks bagged him, huh?
Us? Why the hell would we do that? Waste of a perfectly good bag.
You're rambling, kid. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up. You smell like used welder's gear.
Mr. Halftown, I have some medical training. I'd be happy to...
You stay away from me. I want whoever kidnapped my man found and dealt with, understand? I don't care if it's one of your people or mine or a fucking ghost. Find them.
Of course. We'll do what we can. But
I'm not interested in excuses. I need to know who did this. Just find my man's kidnapper now.
I guess it might have been a bit naive for me to hope for a happy reconciliation, but you brought him back safe. That's what's important. Here, you have my sincerest thanks.
Oh, thank you.
But now, we've got a whole new thread to pull on. What are the chances I'd be able to convince you to help us find our kidnapper?
I do it, but I want more than this. It.
Fine. Now, Mr. Kilmer...
He mentioned a smell, something about the first aid kit.
He did, didn't he? Industrial antiseptic would be my guess. I know that smell. There was a building we were evaluating as a possible site for the retreat not far from here. An old research outpost. Seems like a decent match for the description of our kidnapper's hideaway. Here, the facility's coordinates. Head out there and see what you can find.
All right. Here it is. At first I'm gonna travel here. Okay, here's a facility. Right. Definitely someone prepared traps. So let's get inside.
Best not to leave anything.
Seems beyond.
Okay, let's check those guns. Oh, beautiful. Automatic and ready to go.
It appears the enemy
right? Here we go. Let's see. This is full of weapons and robots. What facility is this?
Did they have anything of value?
Of course. This is better. And the safe. Auto saving. Okay, can I travel right through here? From here? Yeah. Okay, auto saving again.
You seem to have weathered that trek well enough. Were you able to find anything at the facility?
It was a dead end. Only clue in the place was this slate, and it's busted.
It certainly is. Monica, anything you can do with this?
I can take a look. Oh, it's encoded. Made to look scrambled. And done badly. Looks like... there. Seems there were 2 of them. Oh my god. It's all here. The accidents, the kidnapping, Greg's attack. These 2, they did it all.
Any mention of who they are? They're not with the construction crew, are they?
No names. But there are a pair of ID numbers. They're with the Trackers Alliance.
The Alliance sent 2 bounty hunters? Here? What? Our bounties are all paid.
I'm not seeing an Alliance contract or documentation. I think this is off the books.
Trackers? Consider yourselves lucky to still be alive.
It appears we have been fortunate. But it does beg the question. So, a couple of trackers have decided to haunt us on their own free time. Why?
Doesn't say.
Revenge, maybe? Maybe they got vendetta against someone here. Hard to see why else they butter.
That certainly seems in the realm of possibility.
So then this is an easy fix. They're bounty hunters. We pay them to leave us alone.
And make ourselves a target for every other hunter in the universe. We need to take a stand.
Says the one guy physically incapable of taking one.
We're not doing anything until we actually find them. Any mention in there of where our trackers might be now?
Sounds like they're on a supply run, outside the system.
Then we got a little time. Given their background, and ours, I expect you're the only person here they might actually listen to. Would you be willing to act as an emissary on our behalf?
So long as you don't expect me to kill them, yes, I do it.
I'm certain we can find a way to solve this without resorting to violence.
Let's just pay them and be done with it. I mean, we clearly need more manpower anyway. I'll hire them on as contractors.
To hell with that. We know where they live. Let's have our friend here get the drop on them and send them to the great beyond.
The last thing we need is the galaxy thinking that's how we solve our problems around here, Mr. D'Angelo. I would request you try to avoid any violence. But if you're looking for suggestions on how to proceed, well, it seems we've got opinions to spare.
Okay. Let's confront them. Would they be here now?
What the? Who's that?
You. Who are you and what the hell are you doing here? And just who the holy hell are you?
I'm here on behalf of Elos Retreat. I want to talk.
See? I told you Kilman was gonna lead them to us. Should have slit his throat when we had the chance.
Quiet. Listen, unless you're here to tell us those convicts have decided to close up shop, then we've got nothing to discuss.
Please, we can solve this without anyone getting hurt.
That's so.
People of the retreat are tougher than you think. They're not going to give up.
Everyone's got their break.
You could attack.
That's funny. Well, they have shaken off a lot so far. Fine. We'll leave the retreat alone. Can't make any promises about us being the last, though. Just get out, all right?
Okay. This went pretty good. Let's get outside and check those animals.
There you are. You were gone for quite a while, love. Are you all right? Were you able to find our trackers?
Sure did, and I convinced them to leave you alone.
That's the best news I've had in quite a while. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, love. This place, all of us, we are in your debt. There is just one last piece of business, though. Nevin asked to speak to you, in private. He's waiting for you up in the office.
Right?
Ah, there you are. So, first things first, I need to say, well, thank you.
Glad I could be of service.
And we are exceedingly grateful for it. It's just the situation you set right with the trackers. It's one we don't want to find ourselves in again. Luckily, we have someone, our founding donor in fact, who has offered to reach out to the Alliance, ensure their good behavior going forward. Before she does, however, she's asked for the details of what exactly occurred. I've already shared my own insights, but, well, she wants to talk to you too. Is that something you might be amenable to?
If that's all you need, sure, I can talk to her.
Ah, she'll be pleased to hear it. Head to Aquila City in the Cheyenne system. Check in with Justin Sneed, her security chief. And I would ask you to try and be polite. She's the only reason we're here.
Alright, but first I have my own mission.
Find the
Here we go.
Faraday's budget tours. I have requests from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. Well, surprise you returned a hail. Can I ask the first question? I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd.
I'm happy to answer questions.
So helpful. All right. Who's up? First question. Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor?
There's danger, but it's not glamorous like the movies.
Oh, I was kind of hoping there would be thrills all over the place. I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord.
Let's just say life has been very good to me.
My, what a catch. Last question.
Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
Security needs a far higher budget to keep everyone safe.
Taxes? Don't I pay enough taxes? Hey, don't cut that.
Thank you, Captain, for the, welcome break.
I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or
You don't have to answer that.
I think we would all be interested in the answer, Captain.
Really? Oh. That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. Cut the intercom? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet.
Astral Lounge, here I come!
Dear Lord.
Okay, so what now? I'll talk to Andreja, okay? Let's get off the seat. Here she is.
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now.
I let you do the talking.
Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him. hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Wow, the planet is actually beautiful. Okay guys, thanks for watching for now. I have some work to do, so see you later. And have a nice day. Have a nice day.